Yes, they do exist. I'm talking about entry-level, beginner-friendly, very little experience needed work-from-home jobs. I have 3 of them for you, so I'm just going to jump right into these guys. The first one is with Instacart. This is for a customer experience retail specialist. This is a full-time job anywhere within the United States, and they tell us they give you the flexibility to choose where you do your best work, whether it's from home, an office, or your favorite coffee shop. So yes, this is a full-time work-from-home job. And as far as pay, it depends on where you live. You can make anywhere from $38,000 up to $48,000 per year. That's $18.26 up to $23 per hour. And like I said, it depends on where you live in the United States. So take a look at this chart right here. Find your state, and that'll tell you how much you are going to make. So this looks like your typical customer service kind of position. You'll be working with retail partners. You'll promptly address retailer inquiries through various communication channels, maintaining a positive and empathetic tone. You'll also engage with varying levels of leadership at retailers and external parties, ensuring professionalism and clarity in all communication. Provide detailed and accurate information about products, services, and policies, guiding retailers through solutions for concerns or issues. You'll record and document all interactions thoroughly, diagnose retailer pain points, and provide effective, resourceful solutions. You'll collaborate with internal teams, including product, trust and safety, and engineering, to escalate and resolve complex retail requests promptly. Monitor trends and recurring concerns in retailer communications to identify improvement opportunities and recommend actionable solutions. Serve as a subject matter expert on the retail pillar's products, services, and processes, staying continuously informed about updates and changes, and proactively build relationships with retailer teams, fostering trust and partnership to ensure a seamless experience with Instacart. And all they want from you is a high school diploma or equivalent, and they'd like you to have about 1 year experience with troubleshooting customer issues. And like I always say, if you ever had a job dealing with the public in any capacity, that qualifies as customer service, and this is a customer service job. So definitely apply for this position if you have any kind of related customer service experience. You also have experience in handling multi-channel communication platforms. You're familiar with CRM systems or other tools for managing customer interactions. You're a really good communicator, and you have strong critical thinking skills. And they list some preferred qualifications, and these are just preferred, they're not required, but when I read through them, I think we inherently have most of these skills. So they prefer you're a self-starter, you have a keen understanding of customer service principles with a mindset of serving generously and anticipating the needs of others. You have a natural curiosity to understand retail partners' needs and proactively shape outcomes that benefit all stakeholders. You're solutions-oriented, you have an understanding of e-commerce platforms for online retail operations, and you have strong interpersonal skills. So this job will pay anywhere from $18.26 up to $23 per hour. That depends on where you live. If you like this one, you can find the direct link in the description area. Just look for job number 1. The second entry-level work-from-home job is with Stitch Fix. This one is for a buying coordinator. It's a full-time work-from-home job anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job lead. And they're going to pay you between $49,000 and $72,000 per year. That's $23.56 up to $34.61 per hour. And they're really not asking for a whole lot of experience in this job. I'll get into that in just a minute. So Stitch Fix is looking for someone who has a keen eye for style and trends to help support the buying process. As a buying coordinator, you'll support a buying team over a specific product category or categories by owning purchase order management. So in other words, you'll own all purchase order writing and changes to ensure on-time delivery of product to warehouses, communicate professionally and efficiently with vendor partners on purchase order requests and statuses. You'll catalog inventory within internal merchandising database using knowledge of fashion, style, and garment construction, analyze weekly sample reports, participate in ongoing competitive shopping across the marketplace, and present trend research recaps quarterly. You'll work with cross-functional partners, build relationships, and develop a strong understanding of each function in the buying, styling, and planning organizations. You'll work within Photo Studio to ensure that all samples have been added into inventory database and photographed for go-live status, prep buying team for milestone meetings, vendor appointments, and market travels, and contribute to ad hoc projects across merchandising as the opportunity arises. So they're looking for someone who has prior work or internship experience, and you're passionate about applying your skills and knowledge to a career in buying and or merchandising. You're systems savvy, especially proficient with Microsoft Office, and you have a knack for learning new systems quickly. You're extremely detail-oriented, you're comfortable working with qualitative and quantitative data, you possess excellent communication skills, and you're comfortable working with a variety of people from diverse backgrounds. You're naturally curious, you're resourceful, and above all else, you're bright, kind, and motivated by challenge. So that's it for this job. They're going to pay between $49,000 and $72,000 per year. If you like this one, you can find the direct link in the description area. This is job number 2. Okay, so I want to quickly mention now is as good a time as any to learn some new skills and stand out from the crowd. If you're between jobs, you're looking for something different, learn something new. I compiled a list of really good free resources where you can learn a whole bunch of new skills. You can learn how to use Microsoft and Google products. You can learn medical terminology, learn how to do some medical credentialing. You can also learn some of the most commonly used communication tools. You can learn how to do coding as well as accounting. And I'm always looking for new resources to add to this list. I encourage you to check it out. And that brings us to our third and final beginner-friendly work-from-home job. This one comes to us from Imagine 360, and this is for a stop-loss specialist. It's a full-time work-from-home job anywhere within the United States, and they're going to pay between $48,000 and $51,000 per year. That's $23 up to $24.52 per hour. So in this job, you'll do some stop-loss claims management. That means you'll compile and submit stop-loss claims, enter appropriate stop-loss claim information into the designated database, identify, research, and resolve stop-loss carrier questions, and facilitate advancement funding with the finance department. You do some customer service, acting as a role model and demonstrating the core values in customer service, provide timely and thorough follow-up with the internal and external customers, appropriately escalate difficult issues, and train new employees as assigned. And you'll do some quality assurance, serving on committees, work groups, and/or process improvement teams to assist in improving customer satisfaction. You'll recognize, document, and alert appropriate supervisors of trends, perform self-quality monitoring in order to develop and execute plans to meet established goals, provide ongoing feedback to help optimize quality performance, work with other departments within the company to improve or streamline procedures, and develop new or improve current internal processes to improve quality. And all you really need is a high school diploma or equivalent, and they'd like you to have about 1 year experience in clerical or customer service. You have knowledge of medical terminology, and that's really easy to pick up. If you don't know medical terminology, don't worry. I'll put a link to a really good free resource where you can do that. And they prefer you have stop-loss claims and/or health insurance experience. You're organized, a problem solver, a critical thinker, and you have analytical skills. You're able to reconcile funding accounts and transactions. You're comfortable using Microsoft Office, and you're able to follow up on work assigned and obtain proper review and approval. You have good communication and interpersonal skills, and you're able to meet deadlines, handle stress, interact professionally and positively with others. So this is entry-level work-from-home job number 3. If you like this one, you can find the direct link in the description area, job number 3. Alrighty, there you go. We just went over 3 entry-level, beginner-friendly, very little experience needed work-from-home jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for a work-from-home job that doesn't require any related work experience, check out this video right here. And make sure to come back to this channel frequently. I post work-from-home job leads almost every day of the week. I'm bound and determined to find your perfect work-from-home job. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for visiting. And I'll meet you on the next job lead.